Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. I've watched keenly when it comes to the case of Maina Jenga. And I've also watched keenly when it comes to the case of Pauline Njoroge. And I've watched also the case of Anthony Rocha, Member of Parliament of Mathare constituency. When you look at those cases, there's nothing like case there. This was just a kind of panic and denial that Kenya Kwanza government were in. For example, look at the case of Maina Jenga. Today, finally, he has been presented to the court. When you look at the charges are that he was found with a panga and a jembe, which when you look at even some serious issues that are there, it is seriously not there. Because according to my opinion, I thought like there were certain serious issues and crime that Maina Jenga had committed. But as you even listen to the way the judgment, or rather the charges was, it is simply political. Nothing like that Maina Jenga had been found with a jembe and a panga. This is just a kind of pathetic lies. Number two, when you look at the issue of Pauline Njoroge, Pauline Njoroge is being accused because she was found with a gun and a drug. But something that is taking stage mainly is about the drug. Now, they're not talking about the gun. But initially, they had a conversation about gun and drugs. But when you look at the judgment of Pauline Njoroge also, it is about politically. Because when you look at Pauline Njoroge, initially she was convinced, there was a certain team that was sent to her to at least convince her for her to work with Kenya Kwanza government. What we saw was Pauline Njoroge came out rejecting that plea and also the request from Kenya Kwanza. Because when you look at the way Pauline Njoroge has been blogging, is well trained and good at blogging, and she always delivers good information. And that is why immediately she was arrested, what was confiscated first was about her phone and other materials that could have been having some issues, because they're gazing and also suspicious that where is Pauline Njoroge getting all these informations. Number three, when you look at the issue also of Member of Parliament of Mathare constituency, it is purely politics. We are being told that Anthony Rocha had organized certain goons, and because of this frequent demonstration that has been seen in Mathare, that he was arrested because he is the one behind all those kind of demonstration. Something that these people are not understanding is that this demonstration is out of these leaders of Azimio. And that is why bigger percentage of members of parliament from Azimio, they are hiding because they are fearing there can be arrest anytime. Even despite of them going to continue with this demonstration, the way Kalonzo, Eugene Wamalwa, Mwangi Wairia, Opio Wandai and Jeremio Kioni had a press briefing the other day saying that they're going to continue with the demonstration. There is just a kind of panic again to Kenya Kwanza because they don't know whatever is going to happen again. Are they going to barricade everywhere the way they did it last time? But at the same time, I've also read something from Caleb Hamisi, a member of parliament from Trans Nzoia. What he's saying is that the members of parliament from Azimio are so panicked, and even a bigger percentage of them are hiding because they don't know whatever is going to happen next. But all in all, it is simply political, the politics that is being played by Kenya Kwanza government. They don't want any member of parliament being active in the Azimio trying to mobilize the demonstrators. And that is why you look at the different abduction and arrest that has happened is in between members of parliament, senators, and MCS. Rather, what they are telling us They believe it is the Azimio team. This team, members of parliament, MCS, senators, women rep, and governors in Azimio who are organizing this demonstration. So they don't want to see any member of parliament loitering around from Azimio, any senator, any MCA, women rep, and governor. That is whatever is happening. But something that you must also understand, when you look at even the connection that they have connected Maina Jenga, that he was busy preparing because he was found with a panga and a jembe. Now he was the one behind giving some people somewhere. I saw video somewhere where people were being given panga, 1,000 bob, and a log. But that was seriously something that was being planned by Kenya Kwanza. That video was clear. Even those who are praying in that video, they spoke and saying they were defending and protecting the government of William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. So you want to tell me those goons that were planned with someone in Kenya Kwanza government, it was the intention of Maina Jenga. It is literally political because themselves, they promised that they were going to face off the Azimio demonstrators. And by this, by the way, they ensured that any kind of plans for them was to have also young men who are being paid, highly paid. Some were given 1,000 bob, 2,000. I don't know if it is highly paid. But what is 1,000 bob? You'll just go, sometimes you'll face off the demonstrators, you might find yourself losing your life. But again, something that I want you to understand again, when you look at these old stories and narrative from Kenya Kwanza government, these are pure lies. That, oh, Maina Jenga did this, oh, Pauline Njoroge is doing this. So, if Pauline Njoroge has been found with a drug, why abduct her? Because it was abduction. If Anthony Rocha was found mobilizing youth, these people could have come out to arrest him together with those youths, because they knew you cannot say they were mobilizing youths and they don't know those youths. It is a pure politics. Why abduct Anthony Rocha? Then you disappear, we don't know where he is, because when someone is arrested, the next day or before 24 hours, he or she is being presented to the court. That the judgment to be given out. If someone is being released by cash bill or any kind of judgment, that is it. But what we are seeing with the Kenya Kwanza government, it is simply politics out of politics. Because to come out to tell us that Pauline Njoroge alipatikana na drugs is not making sense. Alikataa kukuja saidi zenyu. Because you offered her 500,000 Kenya shillings per month together with other goodies so that she can blog for you. She can post your agendas and ideologies. She should come out to expound what you are capable of doing as a government. So it is eventually something that is not good. It is something that I think must be highly condemned. It has reached a time that if this is something that is going to continue, then we are in Moi era and things might not be good, because every common mwananchi, if a member of parliament can be abducted, what about the common mwananchi? What about the common mwananchi? That is the question. Because if you can abduct a member of parliament who is having securities, you know, all of them, then what about the common mwananchi who does not have even one security? You are exposing then the common mwananchi's life. It is a threat, which for me, I think it is not a good idea. It is not a good thing for us to do. So that is eventually what is happening. But again, they have tried their best to come out to honor the court order, to present the Maina Jenga to court. They came out also honoring the order of court, presenting Anthony Rocha to the court. They also honored the court order, presenting Pauline Njoroge to the court. But all in all, this Kenya Kwanza government, they highly playing politics, and this hide politics is going to come to an end one day. It is not far. Soon, things are not going to be good. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts towards the issue of Maina Jenga, towards the issue of Anthony Rocha, towards the issue of Pauline Njoroge? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.